Picture this. It's the weekend, you're firing up the grill in the backyard, you throw some nice, thick steaks on the grate, the smell is amazing, everything seems perfect. But hold on a second. Do you actually know where that meat came from? And more importantly, is the government gambling with your family's safety just to save a few pennies? It sounds crazy, but that is exactly the fight happening in Washington right now. This isn't just boring politics. This is about what's on your dinner plate. A civil war is breaking out over beef. And here's the twist. The people usually shouting for free trade, the Republicans, are the ones standing at the gate screaming, "Stop." Why? Let's step into the kitchen of Congress and see what's really cooking. All right, let's keep this simple. The administration has a big idea. They want to open the floodgates to fresh beef imports from South America, specifically from countries like Paraguay and Argentina. The sales pitch sounds pretty good. Hey, grocery prices are too high. Americans are hurting. Let's bring in cheaper meat from overseas to help lower inflation. Makes sense, right? We all want a cheaper grocery bill. But here is where it gets messy. Senators and governors from cattle country, places like Montana, Nebraska, and South Dakota, are absolutely furious. These are the states where cows might outnumber people. They're saying this deal isn't a lifeline. They're calling it a trap. They don't trust that cheap meat, and they have a scary reason why. Let's talk about what's keeping these lawmakers awake at night. It's a monster called foot and mouth disease. Don't let the name fool you. This is a rancher's worst nightmare. It spreads like wildfire. If just one sick cow gets across our border, boom, the entire U.S. cattle industry could be wiped out. We're talking billions of dollars gone overnight. The U.S. banned beef from these countries for years because of their history with this disease. The GOP, Republicans, are arguing that the administration is using old, outdated science to say it's safe. They believe the White House is cutting corners and taking a massive risk just to get a quick economic win. And think about the American farmer, your neighbor. They follow the strictest safety rules in the world. It costs them money to do things right. Now the government is telling them, good luck competing with that cheap, lower standard meat from overseas. It feels like a betrayal. It's like building a high fence to protect your house, and then the security guard unlocks the back gate for a stranger. So what are the Republicans doing about it? They aren't just complaining on TV. They are taking action. In Congress, they're using a powerful tool called the Congressional Review Act. In plain English, they are trying to force a vote to kill this deal. They want to stop it dead in its tracks. Senators are looking the agricultural officials in the eye and saying, if you can't prove 100% that this meat is safe, it's not coming into our country. This is a showdown. On one side, you have an administration desperate for lower prices. On the other side, you have the farm states fighting for safety and their livelihood. Finally, what does this mean for you and me pushing the cart down the aisle? Next time you're at the store, pick up that package of ground beef and look closely. That little label that says product of USA or imported, it matters more than you think. You might save $1 or $2 today, but if the cost is the safety of American farms, is it worth it? That's the question Washington is arguing about. But the person who gives the final answer is you with your wallet. Will you choose the cheap option or will you support American safety? Think about that the next time you fire up the grill. See you in the next video on the Business and Finance channel. Thanks for watching.